Advert Snoden Leaks world beaten's plan will do to crypto. The individual responsible for one of the most significant leaks in US political history. Is Edward Snowden, a 29-year-old former technical assistant for the CIA and current employee of the defense contractor Booz Allen Hamilton. Snowden has been working at the National Security Agency for the last 4 years as an employee of various outside contractors, including Booz Allen and Dell. The Guardian, after several days of interviews, is revealing his identity at his request. From the moment he decided to disclose numerous top-secret documents to the public, he was determined not to opt for the protection of anonymity. "I have no intention of hiding who I am because I know I have done nothing wrong," he said. Snowden will go down in history as one of America's most consequential whistleblowers, alongside Daniel Ellsberg and Bradley Manning. He is responsible for handing over material from one of the world's most secretive organizations, the NSA. In a note accompanying the first set of documents he provided, he wrote, "I understand that I will be made to suffer for my actions. But I will be satisfied if the federation of secret law, unequal pardon and irresistible executive powers that rule the world that I love are revealed even for an instant." Despite his determination to be publicly unveiled, he repeatedly insisted that he wants to avoid the media spotlight. "I don't want public attention because I don't want the story to be about me. I want it to be about what the US government is doing." The Guardian, after several days of interviews, is revealing his identity at his request. From the moment he decided to disclose numerous top-secret documents to the public, he was determined not to opt for the protection of anonymity. "I have no intention of hiding who I am because I know I have done nothing wrong." In a note accompanying the first set of documents he provided, "I understand that I will be made to suffer for my actions. But I will be satisfied if the federation of secret law, unequal pardon and irresistible executive powers that rule the world that I love are revealed even for an instant." Despite his determination to be publicly unveiled, he repeatedly insisted that he wants to avoid the media spotlight. "I don't want public attention because I don't want the story to be about me. I want it to be about what the US government is doing." Despite these fears, he remained hopeful his outing will not divert attention from the substance of his disclosures. "I really want the focus to be on these documents and the debate which I hope this will trigger among citizens around the globe about what kind of world we want to live in. My sole motive is to inform the public as to that which is done in their name and that which is done against them." He has had a very comfortable life that included a salary of roughly $200,000, a girlfriend with whom he shared a home in Hawaii, a stable career, and a family he loves. "I'm willing to sacrifice all of that because I can in good conscience allow the US government to destroy privacy, internet freedom and basic liberties for people around the world with this massive surveillance machine they're secretly building." Documents leaked to the Washington Post in mid-August suggested the NSA breaks US privacy laws hundreds of times every year. The papers revealed that US citizens were inadvertently snooped on for reasons including typing mistakes and errors in the system. In one instance in 2008, a large number of calls placed from Washington, D.C. were intercepted after an error in a computer program entered 202, the telephone area code for Washington, D.C. into a data query instead of 20, the country code for Egypt. Later in August, the Washington Post reported that US spy agencies had a black budget for secret operations of almost $53 billion in 2013. SMS messages collected and stored. In January 2014, The Guardian newspaper and Channel 4 News reported that the US had collected and stored almost 200 million text messages per day across the globe. A National Security Agency, NSA, program is said to have extracted and stored data from the SMS messages to gather location information, contacts and financial data. The documents also revealed that GCHQ had used the NSA database to search for information on people in the UK. The program, Dishfire, analyzes SMS messages to extract information including contacts from missed call alerts, location from roaming and travel alerts, financial information from bank alerts and payments, and names from electronic business cards, according to the report. Through the vast database, which was in use at least as late as 2012, the NSA gained information on those who were not specifically targeted or under suspicion, the report says. The revelations came on the eve of an expected announcement by President Obama of a response to recommendations by a U.S. panel on ways to change U.S. electronic surveillance programs. Latin America monitored. U.S. allies in Latin America were angered by revelations in Brazil's O Globo newspaper on 10 July that the NSA ran a continent-wide surveillance program. The paper cited leaked documents showing that, at least until 2002, the NSA ran the operation from a base in Brasilia, seizing web traffic and details of phone calls from around the region. U.S. agents apparently joined forces with Brazilian telecoms firms to snoop on oil and energy firms, foreign visitors to Brazil, and major players in Mexico's drug wars. Mexico, Brazil, Colombia, and Chile all demanded answers from the U.S. But the revelations on Latin America kept coming. And in September, more specific claims emerged that emails and phone calls of the presidents of Mexico and Brazil had been intercepted. Also, the U.S. had been spying on Brazil's state-owned oil firm Petrobras. Brazilian President Dilma Rousseff cancelled a state visit to the U.S. in the most high-profile diplomatic move since the scandal.